The sun beat down on a world trembling before Xerxes, king of kings, ruler of Persia. His empire vast, his ambition boundless. Xerxes looked west. Greece, a land of divided city-states, beckoned. His target, conquest. His weapon, an army so large it seemed to blot out the sun. The Greeks, though fierce, were outnumbered. Their hope lay in unity, a fragile thing. Some cowered, urging surrender. Others with fire in their hearts, prepared for war. Among them the Spartans, warriors without equal. Word reached Sparta. Xerxes approached. Their response immediate. Defiance burned in their eyes. They would fight, they would die, they would never surrender. Thermopylae, the hot gates, a name that echoes through the corridors of history. A narrow pass, mountains on one side forming a natural barrier, precipitous cliffs plunging into the sea on the other, creating a formidable choke point. This was the place chosen to make their stand, a place where the few could hold against the many. Here numbers would count for less, courage for everything. The bravery of a few could change the course of history. Leonidas, a king, a warrior, knew the odds. He understood the gravity of the situation. He brought 300 Spartans, the bravest of the brave, each one a symbol of Spartan valor. With them, a small force of allies, united against a common enemy. They stood together, ready to face the oncoming storm. The Persians were coming, a tide of men ready to crash upon the Spartan shield wall. Their numbers seemed endless. The air crackled with tension. The ground trembled beneath the march of the Persian host. The very earth seemed to shudder. Leonidas, his voice like iron, rallied his men. His words were a beacon of hope and defiance. "Spartans, today we dine in Hades," a declaration of their resolve and readiness to face death. Their response, a roar that echoed off the mountains, a sound that would be remembered for centuries. Leonidas, more than a king, he was the embodiment of Sparta, disciplined, fearless, unyielding. He trained from boyhood for war. His courage, an inspiration to his men, his resolve, unshakable. He surveyed the battlefield. The Persian numbers were staggering, yet he felt no fear, only determination. He would hold this pass. He would break the Persian advance. He would buy time for Greece. He would fight. He would die. He would never yield. His Spartans, reflections of their king, each one a warrior of unmatched skill. They fought not for glory but for duty, for honor, for Sparta. They were the shield wall, unbreakable, unflinching, ready to face any foe. Section 4, Blood and Bronze. The first Persian assault crashed upon the Spartans like a wave on rocks. The clash of bronze on bronze echoed through the pass. Persian arrows darkened the sky. Yet the Spartans held. Their discipline, their training, their sheer ferocity broke the attack. Day after day the Persians attacked. Wave after wave they were thrown back. The Spartans fought with unmatched bravery. They gave no ground, they showed no mercy. They were an unyielding wall of shields and spears. Xerxes, watching from afar, was enraged. His vast army held at bay by a handful of Greeks. It was unthinkable, it was unacceptable. He ordered his best troops, the immortals, forward. They would crush this Spartan defiance. Section 5, Victory from the jaws of defeat. But betrayal hung in the air, thick as the stench of battle. The once clear skies were now darkened by the smoke of burning hopes and dreams. A traitorous Greek, Ephialtes, showed the Persians a secret path. This path, hidden from the eyes of many, was the key to the Spartans' downfall, a way to outflank the Spartans. The Persians moved with stealth and precision, their eyes set on the unsuspecting warriors. Leonidas, learning of this treachery, knew the end was near. His heart heavy, he realized the gravity of the situation. With most of his allies dismissed, Leonidas made a final stand. He gathered his remaining warriors, their faces set with determination. He would give his life and the lives of his 300 Spartans to buy Greece time. Time to unite, time to prepare, time to defeat Xerxes. His speech echoed through the ranks, filling them with a renewed sense of purpose. The final attack was a whirlwind of blades and fury. The clash of swords and the cries of warriors filled the air. The Spartans, outnumbered but unbroken, fought with the strength of 10 men. Their resolve was unshakable, their courage unmatched. They fought until their last breath. Each Spartan warrior, though weary, continued to fight with unwavering spirit. They fell, one by one beneath a sea of Persian spears. Their sacrifice was not in vain, for their bravery would be remembered for generations. Leonidas, the last to fall. His death marked the end of the battle, but the beginning of a legend that would inspire countless others. Section 6, echoing through time. Thermopylae was a defeat, but also a victory. Though the Spartans fell, their sacrifice was not in vain. The sacrifice of Leonidas and his 300 Spartans bought precious time. Their stand against the Persian army was a beacon of hope. It ignited a fire in the hearts of the Greeks. The flames of resistance were kindled, spreading from village to village. They saw the courage of the Spartans. The bravery displayed at Thermopylae became legendary. They saw that even the seemingly invincible Persians could bleed. The myth of Persian invincibility was shattered. News of the Spartan sacrifice spread like wildfire. Across the land, people spoke of their heroism. It became a rallying cry. The call to arms resonated deeply within the hearts of the Greeks. Greeks, inspired by the courage of the 300, flocked to the banner of freedom. United, they stood stronger than ever before. The Persian invasion would be broken. Thermopylae became a symbol, the symbol of resistance and unity, a testament to the power of courage in the face of overwhelming odds. The monument stands as a reminder of their valor. It proved that even the smallest force can make a difference. A few brave souls can change the course of history. It showed the world the meaning of Spartan resolve. Their legacy continues to inspire generations. Section 7, never forgotten. The 300 Spartans, their names are etched in stone, their deeds immortalized in legend. They stand as a beacon, reminding us that even in defeat there can be glory, that even in death there can be victory. Their sacrifice echoed through time, inspiring generations. They showed the world that courage knows no bounds, that freedom is worth fighting for, even dying for. Their story, a testament to the human spirit. Remember Thermopylae, remember the Spartans, remember their courage, remember their sacrifice.